goats. Come on, goats. All right. All right. Oh, hey, how's it going, Otters? These are my goats. I have 3 of them. All 3 of them are ladies. I got them a couple of years ago as adults. One thing people sometimes believe is that only male goats grow horns, and that's actually false. Female goats also grow horns, and you know what? I can't just cut them off. Those horns have like nasal passages running up into them, so if you tried to cut it off right now, they'd bleed, and sometimes they might bleed to death. So it's not a good thing to cut them off. And yeah, those horns can also be damaging. They like to attack each other with them, and that's really how they defend themselves. But anyways, cool, huh? There they go. They might hang out with me, who knows. But today's lesson, I wanted to focus on CH and TCH as endings in our words. So we reviewed this earlier in the year during All Block. Remember, we use CH when we always focus on the letter that comes just before the ch sound in the word. Both these letter combinations make the ch sound in a word. So like ranch and arch and match and itch. All right? But whether we use TCH or CH always depends on the letter that comes right before the ch sound in the word. So like a word like ranch, you have ANCH. Right before the ch sound is an N, which is a consonant. Okay, so if you have a consonant or a long vowel, that's A, E, I, O, U, those are the long vowel sounds, you're going to use just CH. Now I use TCH at the end of the word if the letter that comes right before the ch sound is only a short vowel. So that's A, I, E, Ah, and U, right? Or sorry about that. It's for you, all right? So if you have a short vowel that comes right before the ch sound, you use TCH, okay? So I'm going to give you 3 words that I want you to spell, okay? 3 words. I want you to do your best. Again, you can email your responses to me. You can use the notebook thing, the notebook app on Seesaw. You can write them on a whiteboard that I gave you and take a picture. I saw some people doing videos. That's awesome. You could even spell them out loud if you like to. That's so cool with me. All right? Any way you can get these to me, that's great. And again, it's an honor system. So I want you to try to spell it first. And then then you can check it on the internet. Okay? So try and spell it on your own first and give it a shot. It's just an honor system. We're here to make mistakes because that's the best way to learn. Okay? So 3 words that I want you to spell. Number 1 is ranch. I used to live on a ranch full of cattle. The next one I want you to spell is fetching. The dog was fetching the bone for his owner. The third one I want you to spell is catching. The boy was catching the ball that was thrown to him from his dad. So the 3 words again are ranch, fetching, and catching. Okay, so I added some suffixes onto those second 2 words. So see if you can work with those. The next thing I want to work on today, again, I want to touch on quotation sentences again. All right, I want to touch on quotation sentences. So we had a bit of a struggle with these last week. Some people were missing some important punctuation in their quotations. I'm going to review it once again, and I want you guys to give it another shot. This time, I want you to do some dialogue between 2 goats, okay? 1 goat and another goat. So here's my dialogue. One goat said to the other goat, "I think I would rather live on a ranch." All right? So notice what I have here. It's very important, very, very important that we have these things. This is where we use a comma. A comma comes after my phrase about who is saying what and how they're saying it. Okay, so it could be he asked, he replied, he exclaimed. We put a comma right after that. Right here. And then after comes that first quotation mark, right before what we're about to say, because they surround the things that are actually said by people, okay? So one goat said to the other goat, I think I would rather live on a ranch, all right? Notice I began this with a capital letter. That should be capitalized anyways because it's I, and it's referring to myself. But notice we always capitalize the first word of the quotation because it's like they're starting a new sentence. Then at the end, we've got to make sure that we put that quotation mark after the period, or a question mark if they're asking a question, or exclamation point if it's something super exciting or they're yelling it. All right? For those of you that want a new challenge, what I want you to do is I want you to start a reply. And when we start a reply that's in somebody else is answering or speaking, we actually start a whole new paragraph for that. So if another person starts speaking, then we start a new paragraph, which means we indent. That's why I put a space here. We indent the new paragraph. And I put here, the other goat replied. And that's where the goat would reply with something that they said. Okay, maybe they don't want to live on a ranch. Maybe they like living here on the farm. Right, guys? Okay. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Have a good Monday. Have a good week. I look forward to seeing your responses here tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Get them to me when you can. Have a good day, Otters. See ya.